Watch this, you might learn something from this video. So this is November 2025. I was in my office where I work because I do visual designs. I was seated among other people, colleagues. So during our break, one of the senior colleagues asked me, Rabbi, there's something that's been bothering me for long. I don't know if you can help me. I said, feel free, talk to me. He said, I know you always give solutions and your advice are always correct. So he asked me, I don't know what is happening. I feel like there is something missing in my life. Yeah, I'm married and so on. I have the money, but there is something, I don't feel fulfilled. I said, yes, because you're not on the path of your purpose. He smiled. He said, exactly. How did I know? I said, I know because I'm in the spirit. I can feel it. He said, how can he find his purpose? I laughed. He said he has gone to pastors, gone to this one, and they're telling him different things. And he feels like there's something wrong. And whatever they're telling him is not satisfied. I said, because they don't have the answer to your problem. That's why you're not satisfied. He said, so what do we do? I said, okay, listen. For you to find your purpose, you have to go back to your first love. He said, what does that even mean? I said, your first love simply means where you started off. The things that gave you joy in your youthful age, those things that gave you so much happiness when you were doing it. I told him, it is music. You were playing music. He said, my prophet, how did you know? I said, don't ask me how do I know again. So he said, yes, so that music gave him so much joy when he was playing music in the church. I said, go back to music. He said, but he doesn't go to church again. I said, you don't have to go to church. Start up a band, a live band or something. Play music anywhere you go to give you fulfillment. And that music will give you the kind of money that you really need and the kind of authority and fame that you actually should have. This one, you're just here. You're created, I told him, you're created to be in the eye of the people, not to be sitting in one corner, pressing computer and be typing code. That is not what you're created for. He smiled. He said, thank you very much. And from today, I'll start to find a way. I have to go back to buy my guitar, buy my keyboard. I said, feel free, do it. And he was so happy. Why am I saying this? This might be talking to you. Yes, you watching me now. This is you. There is something you're very good at, or you were very good at, and then you left it. Please, that thing, go back to it. It was the thing that gave you so much joy and happiness. I know the world seems like it's moving fast, and then you have to catch up with money and all the rest. But that is the only way the devil deceives you. When I say devil, I don't mean an artificial devil. That is the way the one in you tries to drive you away from the actual path which you should be. They use religion as a facade. They use other institutions to push you out of the main line. Because while you're chasing the end product, money is the end product. That is what you're chasing. You're not following the process that leads to the money. And because you're not following the process that leads to the money, you're not learning what to learn. You're not impacting the lives that you should impact. You're not touching lives. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to where you started. Begin from there. And you see how impactful your life will become. That's advice I gave to him. It spurred me to start this content creation thing. Because this is what I was meant to do. And I've been holding on for so long. I decided to let go. I am Lord Sebrek, and this is Esoteric Discourse. See you in the next video. Feel free to like, share, repost, and recommend for people you know. So they can as well learn